Round and round it goes. When will it stop? Nobody knows. Just kidding, I know. It was after a minute. Let's see what our temperature is. After a minute of spinning, you have an ice cold drink. Welcome back to another Jeff Reviews for you. And as you saw, we are looking at the ChillOMatic. It's a device that can turn your canned soda or canned drink ice cold in a matter of 60 seconds. That sounds pretty cool. You know what? Let's jump right into the review. Here's our ChillOMatic. This is supposed to bring our soda or drink from a warm temperature to icy cold within a minute. That is pretty impressive. Plus, look at this. No fizz or foam. Let's do a quick unboxing. I purchased the ChillOMatic for right around $30, and when I was reading about it, it says it will cool any 12-ounce can of beverage of your favorite choice within 60 seconds. It does require 2 AA batteries. When I opened it up, it came with this holding area with a plastic lid, a suction cup, and I guess this is the motor. Let's open this up and pop in our batteries. Our batteries in. We put the top back on. Let's see what happens when we turn it on. You can see this spinning around. That's probably what hooks into our suction cup, but that is really loud. This soda can is around 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's 22 degrees Celsius. It's just been sitting in a room for a few hours, so nothing special there. What we're supposed to do is attach the suction cup here to the bottom, hook this piece now into the spinning motor, and then slide down into the ChillOMatic, just like that. Now I should have said I already took the lid off, but well, clearly you can see that. Now it says we're just supposed to pour ice on the top. I guess it fell down. You do not need a whole lot is what the directions tell us. And if you put too much ice in and you can't close the lid, you need to take some of that ice out. So I'm just gonna get a nice covering, just like that. I think that's probably good. Let's put our lid on. We are tight. And let's start the ChillOMatic. As it's been spinning, the ice has dropped down, so I really hope I added enough ice, but we'll try it again if we didn't, and we're gonna shut it off right now. Let's open it up. All right, well, I tried taking it out there, but it did not. I tell you what, the can feels cold. I know that from previous experience, when a can gets shaken up, it explodes. Let's see what happens. Ooh, pretty impressive there. Pour it into our cup. Now for the moment of truth, let's get a temperature reading. Look at that. You saw the can was at about 72 degrees Fahrenheit. We've come down 44 degrees Fahrenheit. That is pretty awesome. Let's try that again, except this time I want to go longer in time because the ChillOMatic says if I go 90 seconds, it lowers it even a few more degrees, but I kind of want to go for like 2 minutes just to see what happens. We filled the ChillOMatic with ice and we've closed down our container. Let's get ready to start the timer and turn it on. Ready? Go. Oh no. 50 seconds into it, I think the suction cup popped off. Let's shut it down and see what happened. That's all it was. The suction cup came off. We're gonna keep going. The only problem is I forgot to stop the timer. I think we just passed the time. It was about maybe 90 or so seconds. I didn't get to go the whole 2 minutes just because we had that mishap, but let's check this temperature anyway. It did not spray everywhere. Look at these temperatures. That is absolutely awesome. The directions tell us that this works for any 12-ounce can. As you can see, this is a 12-ounce can, but I'll hook it up and try to install it. We are clicked in, slide this down. You notice right away that the can is on an angle, which is not good for the motor. Plus, you wouldn't have a whole lot of ice that's able to cover the can. So it does not work on these taller 12-ounce cans. Although it didn't say it on the ad, the direction says that it works on 12-ounce cans or smaller. And so I have one of these 7.5-ounce cans. Let's hook it up and test it out. Didn't use near as much ice because the can is so small. Let's turn it on and count to 60. We're only about 7 seconds in and the can disconnected again. That's very frustrating. I hadn't really been wetting the suction cup, and maybe that will help out as far as helping it stick better. So let's see, pull, yeah, that seems like it's tight. Let's try it again. We're once again filled with ice, and go. Well, this time we made it a total of 17 seconds before the can separated. Let's just see if we actually lowered our temperature from the 70 degrees Fahrenheit after those 2 short runs. You can see that it was in there about 30 seconds until it popped off twice, right? And it lowered it to 52 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is pretty decent since it started at 70 degrees. So, tell me, what are your thoughts of the ChillOmatic? Is this something that you have? Do you want to try it? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And you know what? When you're in that comment section, what do you call this type of drink? Well, I know this is a Diet Pepsi. Do you call it a Coke, a Cola, a soda, or a pop? Let me know down there as well. I tell you what, I've done this about a dozen times, and the most frustrating part is when the suction cup disconnects, and it actually disconnects most of the time. So what I started doing is I started putting ice in between the top of the can here and the other side of the ChillOmatic, so maybe it'll have some pressure to push it back against the suction cup, and it won't pop off. We had success. It made it the entire time without popping off when we stuck the ice here at the top. Pretty cool. I actually let that one go 2 minutes just because I wanted to see how far we could go. Let's see what our temperature looks like after 2 minutes rocking in this thing. Wow, it got down to 36 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty cool. In this video, we were looking at the ChillOmatic, a device that can make your 12-ounce canned beverage ice cold in about 60 seconds. So what did I think of it? First things first, 30 bucks. Little expensive in my view. I think that $20 price point would make this thing pretty awesome. What didn't I like about it? Well, you know what? Just the size limits you. You saw that I tried some other 12-ounce cans that just wouldn't fit, and those are pretty popular. So maybe future generations of this product, they'll have it a little longer so that, you know what, you can fit those longer or taller cans as well. I did think it was cool that this thing just spun around so very fast, and when you popped it open, it did not explode, but it was still carbonated. I also think it would be great if they had a way where this just didn't pop off. Maybe if they had spacers at the one end so the suction cup didn't release, because I know you need the suction cup because that's what keeps it spinning. That's just my thoughts. Also, I would like to be able to use this with water bottles. That would be pretty cool as well. At first when I tried this, I was 100% sold because, well, it made my drink ice cold within 60 seconds, and that was pretty cool. Well, then I tried it again, and the suction cup popped off. So I hooked it back up and I tried it again, and the suction cup popped off again. And I thought, man, did I just get lucky the first time? Because these other times, very frustrating. After a little finagling it and maybe stuffing some ice there on the end, I was able to get it to work, and that made me feel a whole lot better. Anyway, that was my full review of the ChillOmatic. If this is something that interests you, I will leave a link down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. Of course, my favorite way to make my beverage cold would be just to pour it over ice. Now that's what I'm talking about. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the ChillOmatic. You know what? Not that long ago, I actually reviewed another product that makes your drink into a slushy in just a matter of minutes. It's called the Frozen Magic. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link that right up here, and I would love it if you would click on this link. And when you do, by the magic of the internet, I'm gonna join you at this review. So go ahead, click it. It's safe, I promise.